So I don't really follow the news, and I don't watch news on telly or really follow what's going on too much in the world, because it's all pretty much a load of rubbish. But I seen recently the whole story with Lewis Capaldi, with his situation and what happened at Glastonbury and stuff, and you can just tell from looking at him that he is an absolute mess. And I'm not saying this to be horrible, because I actually quite like the guy. He's music's good, he seems very funny as well, but it highlights the importance of looking after yourself. Like, you have to look after yourself physically and mentally, and you can just tell from looking at him that he is not taking care of himself, and he's an absolute mess. Like, physically he looks way more overweight than what he used to be. Like I say, I haven't been keeping track of anything, but how I first see him when he come out, he looks way more overweight. And mentally, you can tell that he's not in a good place at all. And you've got to take care of yourself. Physical and mental go hand in hand. You can't be, if you're going to neglect them, it doesn't matter how much money you've got, how famous you are, how rich you are, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It does not matter. If you don't take care of yourself, if you let it slip, you're going to have issues, which is what he's got. And hopefully he's going to get himself sorted, and hopefully he's going to get sorted out. Hopefully he's got the right people around him that are going to give him the correct advice. And if you don't look after yourself physically, it will affect your mental as well. And you can tell that he's not looked after himself physically, and he's under probably a load of stress with his music and performing, and his physical has gone down. He's let it go. That's affected his mental. He's got all the stress, and he's ended up where he is, which is a horrible place to be. So I hope that he gets himself sorted, but it just highlights the fact that you've got to look after yourself. You've got to take responsibility for your health, mental and physical, and just invest time into it. You know, he's been too busy doing everything else, running around, making loads of money, having a great time, which is great, but he's neglected looking after himself, and he's ended up here. And that is what you need to do, is do not neglect looking after yourself. Doesn't matter what stage of life you're at, whether you're rich and famous like him or whether you're just an average person. Take the time to invest in looking after your physical and mental health, because it's the most valuable thing you'll ever have. You know, when you lose those things, it's very hard to get them back, and some people never do. You only have one body and one mind for your life, so look after it. So that's the lesson that we should take from Lewis Capaldi, and you know, we wish him all the best in his recovery, and hopefully he gets that sorted.